Hey everyone. So today's video, guys, is about talking about two concepts. The first one is manipulating a header, an HTTP header called X-forwarded header, and the second concept is Linux privilege escalation. So what is X-forwarded header, guys? So as you can see, or before going over that, let me tell you guys that I've taken these two, I arrived to these two concepts based on the testing machine called Me and My Girlfriend. And Me and My Girlfriend testing machine, you can find it in Vulnhub. So basically, guys, this challenge is kind of very easy, guys. So the first thing you're going to learn from this challenge is manipulating HTTP headers. And one of the most important headers you're going to need to manipulate in order to pass the challenge is the X-forwarded form. So if you try to go to the page by using curl, when you curl the page or open using a browser, you're going to receive a message called "Who are you?" and it's asking that you are not allowed to access the page. And it is hinting that it is because there is a specific value that is need to be set in the X-forwarded for HTTP header. So this value needs to be set in order for you to gain access to the internal portal or the page. Now, basically, this header, guys, is used, as I told you, to identify the real IP address or the client that's trying to access the page. Typically, this header is used by web servers, okay, to identify you or identify the IP address you're using. And it can be used, guys, to prevent or to create rules to filter out or rule out specific clients or specific persons or specific sources from accessing the page and restricting that to the value assigned to this header, okay? So you can use that in your web server if you want only specific person or specific IP to access your web page. So let's see how we can manipulate that. So as you can see now, when I browsed, when I manipulated the header, I was able to gain access to the page. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to use Burp to intercept the request. And you're going to go to options. Now from options, you're going to locate the match and replace, and you're going to be able to see all of the headers, request headers. Now the request headers has the comment called add spoofed CORS origin. This header, okay, you need to edit it and replace or put the X-forwarded for and put the value as localhost. Localhost means that only internal people can access the page. Now, when you put that, okay, and given the fact that there is no authentication or no validation of the input from the server side, you're going to be able to manipulate this value without any validation from the server side. So by clicking OK, I'm not going to click that because I've done this. Now click on forward, you're going to see here the X-forwarded for has been set. Now forward, okay. You're going to see the page and you were able to access the internal portal or the page, the internal page. Login, register, I'm not going to go through all of that. I'm going to step directly to Linux privilege escalation. So let's cancel all of this and click X on that. I don't need it. And let me set my proxy back to my network proxy, back to original defaults. Close, close. Okay, now Linux privilege escalation, guys. So after you've gained SSH access, okay, you're gonna see and find a way to escalate the privilege to root. So one of the first steps is sudo -l. As you can see, the user, Alice, can run PHP as root. And I've explained multiple times that all the users on their system shouldn't be able or shall not access or run any tool on the system with root privilege. Okay. Now, how can we use this to gain root access? So basically, we're going to use PHP reverse shell and use that to connect to our machine. And by connecting to our machine, we use Alice and the privilege of Alice to run PHP reverse shell and connect back to our machine with root privileges. Now we first go to the new terminal, set listener in our machine. I love like port 4545. We're gonna use that, and I'm gonna use PHP reverse shell. Let's go to Pentest Monkey and take one of the fruitful reverse shells. PHP reverse shell. Actually, you can generate one with Metasploit, but for being quick, let's use one from Pentest Monkey. Copy paste. Okay. Shell PHP. And it's something to be one-liner. So tools. Where do I find this? Cheat sheets. Okay. Now let's use this. Okay. Copy that. And before putting that sudo on the victim machine, we paste and replace the values of the IP and the port to our own values. And here we put 4545 and we hit enter, and you wait the connection to be received on your machine. So we receive the connection, ID, and you are root. Pretty simple challenge. Most importantly, guys, when you want to use HTTP headers and you want to set specific values, make sure there is a validation process taking place. And for the Linux privilege escalation thing, just make sure that no user on the system can run sudo privilege on any tool or program. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.